The group have worked really hard over these last 8 weeks, and I'd like them to celebrate that fact. I've asked them to bring their friends and their families here today to have a meal in a restaurant. I'd like the group and those closest to them to start thinking about the future and the steps they might need to make towards recovery.
I'd like to think that today is going to be positive for Mum and Dad, with them meeting other people going through it and meeting other family members.
Adam's very keen to meet people who are in the same boat as we are, but it'll probably be quite good for him to get some support from people who are like him.
It's kind of nice to meet everybody's families, and it's nice to have Richard here with me for a bit of moral support.
Having my mum with me reminds me of why I'm doing it and what's important to me. So, yeah, feeling quite positive today.
So I've brought everybody here today to celebrate the hard work that everybody's put in over the last 8 weeks, and I wanted people's friends and family to be here to celebrate that with us.
To prove to themselves how far they've come, the group will be having a 3-course meal.
Could I have the butternut squash to start? And the leg of lamb for me.
And can I have the fillet of salmon, please?
Over the last 8 weeks, the group has overcome some huge personal challenges.
Thank you very much. Looks lovely, actually. Come on.
Ashley's food anxieties left him unable to cope with everyday life.
I literally have no idea what's in any of this. I'm just trying to get out of here. Just get whatever I need and just... I don't really want to be here, to be honest.
But today, with his confidence growing, he's beginning to enjoy his food again.
Well, 8 weeks ago, Ashley wouldn't have even sat in a room with anybody in it, would you really? So to be around a table with all these people is a massive step, really. Yeah. Let alone eating lamb. Yeah.
So I'm getting greedy now, and to be honest, I'm just turned into a pig. Well. I think there is still that part of me that wants the lettuce leaf with a bit of tuna on it, but I just think it's outweighed now by the part of me that just wants to recover.
I think Ashley's beginning to realise that eating is just a part of life. It's not this devil that's going to destroy him. I do feel that together, we're definitely on the horizon.
Anorexics can recover. Recovery doesn't always mean losing all of your anorexic thoughts. But as you get better, so other emotional things, perhaps enthusiasms, interests and so on, begins to creep back and take over so that your life is not then dominated entirely by anorexic thoughts.
Do you like your salmon then? It's really nice, yeah. Love it.
Fiona's constant battle with her body image has shattered her self-esteem.
I think when I try and wear nice clothes, it's as though I'm trying to pretend that I'm attractive and I know that I'm not, so it feels like a lie.
But now, by taking a risk and trying new things, she's proving that she's moved on.
I've never tried butternut squash before.
It's really nice.
Like, oh my goodness, I love this.
It's lovely.
I think what I've started to learn is that it's okay to challenge yourself and just pushing yourself a little bit. It's not going to make everything fly out of control.
I've seen a little bit of the old Fiona come back. She's enjoying herself a lot more. She's going out with her friends and she's becoming the old Fiona we used to know.
Nice. Yeah, looks lovely. Ash?
Absolutely wonderful.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, absolutely
The
beautiful.
taste is nice.
Yeah, really nice.
At the start of the course, Roz's life was dominated by her obsessive fear of food.
We've already got oil on it.
But little by little, she's begun to face up to the challenges that lie ahead.
I have learnt a lot. If I can be reinforced and keep being reinforced, come on, Roz, come on, Roz, come on, Roz, then he's hoping I can do it. Yeah. He's hoping I can climb it.
You know, the end result has got to be worth it. It's got to be an improvement. It's got to be better. It's got to be worth it to try and get our lives back.
I have big hopes for the future that she will actually make a full recovery
you know, you've got to keep hoping that that's what you get to in the end. You've got to have something to look forward to.
The salmon tastes beautiful. It's really sort of delicate flavour. It's really nice.
I have got some sea bass.
Morag was totally consumed by her illness, forgetting her true self-worth.
Dear Morag, I wanted to write about the things that make you who you are.
But now she's proved that by pushing herself, she can make important changes.
I have come a long way, and it's just shown me that actually taking a risk and doing something a bit different is not the end of the world, and, you know, I can actually handle it quite well.
When you're very close to somebody with an eating disorder, you get a sense of just how much of a struggle every single day is. And hopefully the time will come where you can be a bit more focused on the food that you like, not the food that's safe. And I think that's something that, you know, in the long run we'll be aiming for.
Dig in. Let's do it then.
To end their last meal, the group are giving themselves one final push. Dessert.
That's beautiful. That's really nice. It really tastes cinnamon though. Yeah.
Although recovery can be a really long and slow process, I'm really hoping that with the help and support of their families and the skills they've learned on the course, the group can go on and make a full recovery.
I'm looking forward to the future. I can see where I need to go. I can see the path in front of me. So it's just a case of moving forward now.
I am proud of what I've done. I've proved to myself that I can make the changes that I need to make, and it's just a question of keeping going with that now.
If people fear that they may be starting with something like this, they've got to get help immediately. And the longer it goes on, the worse it gets and the more entrenched it becomes. And that's when people start to die. And this is the reality. I do feel determined that I want to get better. There's no doubt about that. It's been too tough for too long.
I think I can definitely see me without anorexia. I'm going to prove to myself that the real me is still there, and bring it on. Bring it on.
After 5 days, it's nearly time for Eddie and Louise to check out of the feeding clinic. Before they leave, Dr. Christian wants to give them their 12-week diet plans.
OK, well, it's your last day today. You've got there, you've made it through the entire week, haven't you? And you've survived. Was it tougher than you thought?
I found the hunger wasn't so much of a problem, but the emotional journey I took, I wasn't prepared for that.
You were raring to go almost from day one to make changes, weren't you? But I think with you, Louise, it took a little bit longer. There was quite a lot of barriers up at the beginning, weren't there? Is that fair?
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
Yeah, why do you think that was?
Just admitting I was wrong, I suppose, and facing the emotional aspect of it all. With food, for me, I think a lot of it's psychological, and facing that was tough.
So, the very last stage is now giving you your diet plans, which we've done for you. Edmund, that one's yours. Louise, obviously, that one is yours. They're really more about portion sizing, you know, you downsizing a little bit and not having masses of leftovers for breakfast, and you increasing the variety and increasing the actual amounts that you're eating. I hope you'll find them really doable. A really important thing I want to say to you now, this is not a competition and it's not a race. These changes I want you to make are changes now for the rest of your life. I'm going to see you in 12 weeks just to see how you're getting on. I hope it's all working well and you're finding it's easy and successful. If not, we can talk about why, but I think you will. And I think you'll do really well.
Right, see ya.
I've discovered that I don't have to react every time I feel like I need to eat something. Every time my stomach is saying to me, feed me, I can just ignore it. It's definitely given me the impetus to actually change my life.
I think if I concentrate on myself, then other things will start happening. I can visualise myself being a lot different. Not only with the diet change, just me as a person change. Like, if I ever think I don't deserve something, I'm going to give myself a good telling off and think, no, I do deserve that. Just go for it.